called the Blitz anchor. And so Blitz anchor is tied with any type of cordage. So this is 6 mil power cord. You can do 8 mil accessory cord, 9 mil accessory cord, whatever. Your webbing typically only goes about 30 feet for most teams out there. And so when you're trying to tie around objects that have a large diameter, webbing is probably not your best choice. So cordage typically comes in longer sections and lengths, and the Blitz anchor is the Wrap 3 Pull 2 equivalent, but for cordage. So since it's a large diameter that I have to work around, I don't want to start at the tail and try to feed everything else around. I'm going to lay the tail out like here, maybe if my direction of pull is this way, and I'm going to tie my knot here just to be consistent with a Wrap 3 Pull 2. It don't have to be there, but I'm going to put it there. And then I'm going to grab all the bundle of cordage that I have. So I'm going to start walking around my object 3 times. So that's 1. This is twice. And 3 times. So I've got the spaghetti noodle mess that I don't need, so I'm going to put that behind me. So with the Blitz, the Wrap 3 Pull 2 equivalent, but for cordage, we're going to tie a double becket with a Yosemite retrace. This is also known as a rescue becket. We tie it with this tail here, and then I want to form a bite. Everything over on this side of the bite is excess that I don't need. This is part of like my anchor. This tail, maybe about that much, is all I'll need to tie the actual knot, since it's pretty thin. So I'm going to pin it here. So take a bite in my hand, feed the tail through the bite, wrap. As you can see that right there, I'm going to stop right there. If I do this, that's a square knot. But if I do this, that's a becket bend right there, or a sheet bend. That's a single sheet bend. I'm going to make it a double by going through again, and I want this tail to come out the side where the bite is by retracing, or Yosemite retracing that bite with a Yosemite finish. So this is your rescue becket, or rescue sheet bend right there, and that's it. And now I can just choke that up, put my carabiner in. Now I have a directional or multi-directional self-equalizing load distributing anchor, but for cordage. You can imagine I can do this with really, really large diameter anchors. And again, I still want to maintain that 60 to 90 degree internal angle, which this suffices. That's a little bit less than 90. And I'm good to go. I can keep doing this. I can make this 6 strands over, maybe even 8 or 10 if I have enough cordage, and I can put multiple workers on edge protection or fall restraint at the same time, put like a working line in here, and I can make, as long as this is bomber, I can make multiple connections off this anchor, and they can go in all different directions, and we're okay. So the Blitz anchor.